Hello everyone! In this video, I'm gonna show you the triple Axel Tsareena build. This build is heavily requested by a lot of my viewers, so now I'll go over how to play this build and give my thoughts on it. Tsareena is currently a very strong Pokemon for ranked games, so it's definitely worth picking her up and practicing it. Now let's get started with the build. First off, the skill set is Triple Axel and Grassy Glide. The Triple Axel can deal a lot of damage and heal you, while the Grassy Glide gives you an engage and escape option. They also combo extremely well into each other, allowing you to constantly move around the team fights. Triple Axel is best used against the enemies when they have a lot of melee Pokemon, however it is not very effective against range attackers like Cinderace, Greninja, and Gardevoir. Next, the item build is Attack Weight, Weakness Policy, and Ao's Cookie. These items provide Tsareena a lot of bonus damage and HP, allowing you to survive fights for much longer. When using this build, it's best to play in the top or bottom lane so you can start getting stacks as soon as the game begins. Finally, the battle item is the X Speed. This item is great to help you escape in the early game when you're going for stacks. Additionally, you can chase down enemy attackers very easily in team fights. That will be all for the build. Now enjoy the video and please give it a thumbs up to show some support. Alright, now let's get on with the gameplay. At the start of the game, just simply get the Razor Leaf and try to secure the first monkey so you can have some scores to score. The second one, you don't necessarily have to get it, just give it to your partner and then just get one of these monkeys so you can have 4 points. 4 points is extremely easy to score, so you can just run to the enemy goal, grab a score, and start getting your stacks. I like to run up here into the first monkey first and drop a Razor Leaf and some basic attack to get it low, so as soon as I finish the score, I can Razor Leaf again or just basic attack and can pretty much get the second score. When you have your abilities, don't look for score first, drop your abilities on the monkey so as soon as you come out of the score, your abilities will be up again so you can constantly get it and score again very quickly without any downtime. As soon as you get your 3 stacks, which you should get almost every single game, if the enemy doesn't contest, you just run back to your own goal and try to secure any monkeys, and if the enemy is getting low, then you can chase them down for kills, get even more score. Here I probably should have just scored first and then go back and pick up points to score again. However, I thought that the enemy was gonna gank me from the jungle, so I just decided to pick all the points and just get a quick score. As soon as the bees ends and if your jungler helped you, that's great. You can look for level 6, and if the enemy somehow plays aggressive like this without their jungle help, you can constantly just go and get kills. When you're using the Triple Axel, however, make sure to track the enemy movement. You don't want to use the Triple Axel while the enemy is running in the opposite direction, otherwise you will miss it, so try to use it in the direction that they are running. Now our goal is getting level 6. This game we got level 6 extremely quickly due to having our jungler help. And now you just keep farming, wait for the next bee spawn, and grab every single monkey that you can. Once you're level 6, try to play a little bit more aggressive, meaning if you see any monkeys spawning on your side or the enemy side, simply just walk over there and just try to secure and contest every single camp. When you have a little bit of score, like 5 points, you can simply just grab the score or pressure the enemy. And if your teammates helped you, like this Blissey is running away at 4 HP, right? But if he helped, then you can actually get kills very easily because Tsareena can tower dive at level 6, practically the strongest Pokemon at level 6. This Blissey is playing backline, but that's okay, I guess. I don't know why he didn't die with me, otherwise we probably could have killed the Snorlax. But at this point in the game, we could get level 9, and you have 2 options. One, you can go bottom for the Dreadnought if the enemy is already rotating there, or 2, if the enemy is sitting top like this and you're like 2 levels ahead of them. I generally like to just stay top so I can contest all the farm and just kill them over and over again to get even pretty much a bigger lead, because if I go bottom right now and the enemy top laner is just gonna sit top and keep farming, and somehow we don't get Dread, then we're gonna be super far behind. But if I just stay top and constantly distract them and just kill them over and over again and pressure the top side for my team bottom, they can get the Dread, just because like I said, the enemy will have less people there, right? Right now the Greninja and Snorlax is up top, that means there's only 3 bottom. And when you're this far ahead with Tsareena, don't hesitate to just constantly dive the enemy. Look what I'm doing with them with the Triple Axel. If they are sitting on their pad while you're triple axing them, you will do a lot of damage constantly. And usually Unite I normally just use it whenever I can, just because I can get a lot of score. As you can see, I'm already up 50%. Now I'm at 67%. I just used it like 20 seconds ago. And now I'm at 82%, right? So yeah, don't hesitate to use your Unite. When you can, just use it and get the kills and then score small points. And then get more kills and just score again. Eventually you'll get your Unite back up extremely quickly. So the enemy was not able to get the Dread on time just because they kept 2 people top. And if anyone's contesting you for getting the Rotom, then just kill them and then continue to do the Rotom. Do not finish the Rotom if you see someone top lane. Always look for the kill first, but like I said, you are extremely strong at this point, right? So if anyone contests you, you can get killed very easily. So this playstyle is really good to get yourself ahead. And if your teammates somehow utilize the pressure that you provide for them, like right now we get the Dreadnought as well. Most games you probably won't get the Dreadnought, but I have a lot of games where my teammates were able to get the Dreadnought after I just hard pressure enemy top lane. I forced like 2 to 3 people to come onto me, and the enemy just, you know, are not in position to get the Dread. Now you just steal the enemy camp and just look for score whenever possible. I normally don't greed for too much score, like the small ones, if I have my Unite up, but if I don't have Unite, I just go in and get like small scores, get my Unite up so I can pressure the lane even more. I already checked the whole entire jungle, nothing is up right now, so I'm just gonna sit top quietly. And like I said, if anybody contests you, just fight them if you have your Unite. Unfortunately, we missed our Unite on the Charizard, but it doesn't really matter. We're like 2 levels ahead, and we have X speed plus our abilities easily can get away. Chasing Tsareena is not that easy, especially when you have stacks and stuff. I'm just gonna drop my Unite here, get the kills because it's 4 minutes, practically a free Unite. Charizard united us, but it doesn't really matter because we're level 12, he's level 10, so he doesn't have enough damage to kill us. So now you have pretty much 2 options for the second Dread when it spawns. You can, one, if you want to get the Dread, let's say you're super far ahead and top lane you already took everything, right? Normally I go for the second Dread if I already break the tier 2 on the bottom. If not, I just stay here and just constantly steal the enemy camp. Like just look at this, they're sitting what, 1, 2, I just killed Charizard, so 3 people, right? And now they're sending 4 people here. Just end up killing 1, end up killing 2, and Greninja's right there. Kill him as well. Right. Red is spawning, and we were really close to killing this Charizard here, I believe. But unfortunately, our shield went out, so we were not able to get that final kill. But at the very least, we pressure the enemy. This is a very dominant playstyle. You won't get in a position like this every game, but a majority of your games, you'll probably be like slightly behind, or you could help your team get the second Dread. But for me, I dominate the lane very frequently, and this is like the result for like 50% of my games where I just get super far ahead, and my team can do whatever I want. Look at this. We get the Rotom, and we get the Dread, and the enemy can't do anything because one of the best thing about Tsareena split pushing in the top lane, just like sitting there, is you're stalling the enemy's time, right? Everybody in this game have 10 minutes to play the game. If they're spending a minute or 2 dealing with you, that means they don't have that minute or 2 that they could have used to get stronger by farming the camps. So this playstyle is just neutralizing the enemy by wasting their time. Now we are in a very, very good spot. Once it hits like the 320 and 315 mark, right, you just farm for your Unite and get ready for the Zapdos. The gameplay is very straightforward, right? If you decide to just sit top, at the very least, you want to get like level 13, level 14. I think I get 14 about 50-60% of my games. Level 13 is 100% guarantee. I get level 13 almost 100% of my games. Level 15, sometimes you can get it depending on how strong you are in the early game and if you get a lot of kills. But level 15, I would say about 20-30% of the games I can get level 15. And once Tsareena gets level 15 with max AO's cookie and attack rate stacks, this is pretty much just raid boss status. Meaning, you just go to Zapdos with your Unite and you just run at whoever you see. Anyone you see, you just run at them, they cannot kill you. The best place to fight with triple Axel is in this little elbush area, in the corridor right there, in the central, or on the top elbush as well. Because then they're trapped behind walls, so you can get a lot of triple Axel damage in. So right here, this is a good spot. My teammates are grouped as well, and we all use our Unite and just wipe the enemy. Unfortunate for the enemy, they fought us at a very awkward angle. If they want to fight us, they could have fought us in like an open space or whatever. But like I said, if they're fight us in this corridor right here, Triple Axel shines extremely well. You just do so much damage and it's unstoppable the moment you cast it. Also, Triple Axel is better at doing Zapdos quickly compared to Stomp, but Stomp is a little bit better at securing. So that's pretty much it on how to play Tsareena. Tsareena's Triple Axel is best used against Pokemons that, you know, have a lot of melee on the enemy team, but not very good if they have too much range. Here, I'm just running away from the Charizard because he's uniting us, but we can't really score. But that's okay, I mean, our team gets the score in, we just win the game as soon as we get the Zapdos anyways. Luckily we survived here with a sliver of HP, now we just defend. So to talk about the Tsareena Triple Axel build, I don't think you can pick it every single game. Just because, like I said, it's not very good against Cinderace, Gardevoir, or like Delphox, right? Because Triple Axel, it's a melee ability that requires time to activate. It's not as quickly as Stomp, where you can just go on the enemy attacker and just constantly stop them so they can't even get away from you. And plus, it doesn't have any crowd control, and you can completely miss the ability if the enemy just decides to run away from you, because it comes out so slow and it has a charge time. But overall, if they have a lot of melees, as they have like Lucario, Garchomp, and like Mamoswine, then Triple Axel is extremely good in that situation, right? So no reason not to go Triple Axel then. But either way, I like this build. This build is fun. I'm not gonna use it every single game. I think the Stomp build is still a little bit more effective overall, but Triple Axel definitely has its time to shine. Let's see. Okay, so we're just super far ahead, and we didn't end up getting MVP, but we got 15 kills, 120k damage. Pretty much 36.5% of our team damage. Well, that would be all for now. Thanks for watching, guys. I will